Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cross Train with James. Today, we've got a lower body flow drill, barbell flow drill. So, full disclosure, from an equipment standpoint, this might not be for you, but also from a difficulty standpoint, this might not be for you. We're going to go through some complicated sequences today. If you've been watching the videos over the course of the week, for the two of you that might be, we're doing a lot of get-ups this week, kind of going along with that theme. We're now going to do a get up today with a barbell, only 10 pounds on each side, which is going to prove easy at some points in the flow sequence, but also pretty challenging at some points. So I'm not going to go through all the exercises. Again, this is going to be for more of the advanced crowd here. You'll know everything. If you're attempting this, hopefully that means that you've done everything on its own before. The important thing to remember is you're following along exactly with what I'm going to go through in this sequence. So I'm only going to go through it once on each side. Your goal is to go for 35 minutes, but every 3 minutes on the minute, you're going to sprint for 25 yards 4 times. So basically like a suicide, going down, back, down, back. And the reason I picked that distance because that's approximately the width of my yard here, the length of my yard, but you can go with any distance you want. The point is just every 3 minutes on the minute you would hit those 4 sprints. Obviously take breaks as you need it, and obviously adjust the weight as needed. Some of you who are stronger than me can definitely go with a heavier weight, but what you want is to not be swapping the weight out. So you're gonna have to pick a weight like I said here, this is the Olympic barbell, 2 10-pound bumper plates on the side, so 65 pounds total. It's not that challenging for like the squat toss I'm gonna do, which again, usually you don't, actually not usually, you never do a squat toss with a barbell, but I'm doing it today because it's a lightweight for that exercise and it makes it a little bit harder and I can catch it easily. Obviously don't do that with a weight that's too challenging for you. Anyway, so from there, for the other exercises, some of them might be a little challenging, even with this weight here. So I'm gonna start with the barbell over my chest. My heels are gonna be out about 1.5 feet past my butt. And I'm gonna start doing a bridge walk back, keeping it nice and high. And I get back as far as I can go, then I walk back out, just like so. Then I turn my barbell here, and now here's where it gets interesting. I'm going to do a Turkish get up here with this barbell. Now I'm gonna lunge, 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 come back to center. Now here's that toss I was talking about. Squat, toss. Now I'm gonna come in for a narrow squat toss, squat, toss. Now put that barbell back down. And again, I can't stress that enough, guys. Being creative, but being safe. You wanna make sure you're not smacking yourself in the face with the barbell. But it makes it harder because, as I said, a squat press at this weight, for me, won't be too challenging, and you might be in the same boat. So how do I make it a little bit harder? Well, that's one way I can make it harder. There are other ways as well. Now I'm gonna do a little suitcase deadlift here. Stick my butt out, deadlift up. And again, this is pretty light as well. Step over, deadlift up. My goal being keeping that barbell nice and parallel to the ground, not letting that wrist break as much as possible. So now, and that was it. That was one whole side. Now we just do the same thing on the other side. So let's go through it again. Barbell's up. We're up in the bridge. Walk it back. Keep that butt high. Walk it back out. Good. Now let's get ready for our get up. And for some reason, I always have difficulty finding the perfect spot on here. Well, not for some reason, because this is actually my dominant arm, but it's my weaker arm. All right, now here we go. Take your time. Now we lunge. Now we squat toss. Now narrow. Now deadlift. Perfect. Then every 3 minutes on the minute, I would get up and I would sprint. I don't think you guys need an example of that. Again, key points, adjust the weight as needed. With 45 pounds, or even less if you've got a lighter bar, this will still be very challenging, especially if you're throwing that bar high and maximizing the things that are a little bit easier. The deadlift might be easy no matter what. If you want to make that harder, you can add a burpee before the deadlift. Again, obviously it's getting your heart rate up. We got big conditioning work here today, and a lot of core engagement, which, as you know, if you watch any of these videos, I really like. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, it's 39-minute EMOM. Every 3 minutes on the minute, you do 4 25-yard sprints. Take breaks whenever you need them. Usually when I'm going through something like this, today I'll take a break probably every 4 times through the sequence. So I just did 2. I would probably do another one on the right, another one on the left, and then I would take a break. But I'm always adhering to the clock, so whenever it's time to sprint, I always make sure I sprint. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Check out some of my other ones on there, and have a great weekend.